Hello Year 3 and welcome to Week 1 Lesson 3 of Maths, and today we're looking at equivalent lengths, converting units of measurement. Our learning objectives will be to understand the rule that 100 centimetres is equivalent, the same, as 1 metre, to apply that rule and convert units of measurement by partitioning, to arrange measurements in a part-whole model, to identify matching equivalent measurements, and to compare measurements in different units. Let's work together. Okay, before we get started on that, we have our daily starter. So here are your 4 questions. So you'll need to pause the video now, try your best with them, and once you're ready, unpause the video, and then we'll check our answers. Okay, let's have a look at our answers. Well done if you got everything right. If not, don't worry, just check back. And obviously with the daily starters, we're going to be doing the same types of questions each day. So if you aren't understanding something, we'll keep going over it until you get it. You might notice at the bottom as well here that we've got some key vocab today. We've got equivalent, which I mentioned in the beginning. It means the same. And we've got partition and part-whole model, which we're going to look at in the next few slides. We know about meters, we know about centimeters, converting, we'll have a look at that too, and unit. Well, a unit of measurement is like meter or a centimeter as well. Let's have a look at what we're doing today. So, yesterday we measured meters, and we used this thing here, a meter stick, to do it. Now there's a meter stick on your screen as well, and it has some missing measurements. So what I want you to do is, in your book, I want you to copy down this meter stick. If you've got a book with squares, you could even do it that 1 square is for each colour. So this would be, it seems to be moving up in tens, doesn't it? So this would be 1 square here, and how many squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right, see if you can copy that down. If you haven't got squares in your book, then use your ruler and then go along 10 centimetres, and then each centimetre you'll have to keep putting in one of those boxes on the screen, and then I'll put my cursor over here and fill in the gaps. Okay, so pause the video now, give it a try, and then when you're ready, unpause the video and we'll check to see if you got everything right. Okay, let's look at the answers. Great. So, we start here at 0, and it seems to be going up in 10 centimetres. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we can see here that 100 centimetres is equivalent or the same as 1 metre, and that's what we can learn from this meter stick. Now that, I tell you, is going to help us in today's lesson. Okay, this is where these words come in: partition and part-whole model. And this part-whole model is going to help us convert from centimetres into metres and centimetres. So how does this work? Let's work together on it. We've got 194 centimetres, and we need to put something in our metre bubble here. Now we know that there are 100 centimetres in 1 metre. So there is a number in the hundreds column for this number here, and it's a 1. So we're going to take that 1 away, and we're going to put that 1 in this bubble here, the metre bubble. We've got 1 metre. Now, is there anything left over here? I can see that there is. I can see that if we take away that 1, we've still got 94 centimetres here. So we're going to have to put that into our other bubble. We've got 1 metre and 94 centimetres. And look, using that part-whole model, we've been able to convert our unit of measurement. Let's check to see if I got it right. Yes, great. 1 meter and 94 centimeters. And look, I've got my meter stick with the centimeter measurements here to help me convert to. Okay, let's move forward. So here are your questions. If you want to do the green chili questions, pause the video now and try to attempt these. You can see that we've got a part whole model here. So see if you can change this into meters and centimeters. And also we're going to match these equivalent or the same measurements. Okay, so it tells us that 2 meters is the same as 200 centimeters. So try and copy that down in your book, and when you're ready, unpause the video and then we can check our answers. Here are the yellow chili questions. There are 2. So again, as a part whole model, and then we've got a table here where we're going to convert the meters and centimeters to centimeters, and then here we're going to convert these centimeters to meters and centimeters. Okay, when you're ready, unpause the video and check your answers. And here are the red chili questions. There are 3 of these. Again, we're going to start with a part whole model, and then we're going to put these lengths in order from shortest to longest. The third one, we're going to circle the measurement that is the odd one out. So that is the measurement that isn't the same as the other 2 even after you've converted it. Okay. Right, unpause the video when you're ready to check your answers. Let's see what we have. Okay, here are the answers for the green chili and the yellow chili. I'm quickly going to read out the answers for number 2 of the green chili, because I can see that those lines there might be a little bit confusing to follow. So 100 centimeters should be a meter, 5 meters should be 500 centimeters, 300 centimeters should be 3 meters, 2 meters is 200 centimeters, and finally 900 centimeters is 9 meters. Let's remember, you can rewind and check to see back on the question as well if you went wrong anywhere. That's absolutely no problem at all. Let's move on to the red chili answers. Okay, and also now that you're checking these answers, remember you can pause, rewind, so you can look back at the questions and remind yourself. If you've got anything wrong, then don't worry, it's still very early days with looking at equivalent lengths. So if you got a couple right, if you got 1, if you got 3, well, fantastic, well done for trying. Let's have a look at reasoning. So we'll try one together and then I'll give you some work that you need to do afterwards. Let's read this together. It says Lee's bedroom is 3 meters and 58 centimeters long. Is his piece of carpet long enough? Well, Lee says, my piece of carpet is 388 centimeters long. So we're going to have to convert our bedroom measurement here for Lee into centimeters to see whether the carpet is going to be long enough to fill the bedroom. So we know that, remember our meter stick, there were 100 centimeters in 1 meter. We've got 3 meters here, so that must mean that the bedroom has 300 centimeters and we've still got 58, so that'd be 358 centimeters long, Lee's bedroom, but he's bought carpet for 388 centimeters. So that will be long enough because it will cover it. In fact, it will have some left over. So how would I write that as a reasoning answer? Let's have a look. I wrote Lee's carpet is long enough because Lee's bedroom is 3 meters and 58 centimeters long, which is equivalent to 358 centimeters. His piece of carpet is 388 centimeters long, which is 30 centimeters longer. So he'll be fine. Great, let's look at the work that I've got on the different chili slides. Now the green chili slide, there is one question. It's a true or false. You've got 3 different things. You've got a bath, you've got a bed, and you've got a sofa. So you have to explain. Oh, it says the bed is longer than both the sofa and the bathtub. Explain your answer. So if you're going to do that question, pause the video now and then unpause it when you're ready to check your answer. If you're going to do the yellow chili questions, there are 2 here. So pause the video now, and when you're ready to check your answer, unpause the video. And finally, here are the red chili questions for the reasoning. There are 2 again. So if you want to have a go at these, pause the video now and unpause when you're ready to check your answers. Let's have a look at the answers. Okay, for the green chili, we have our answer there in red. So just check that against yours. If you haven't quite got it right, don't worry. Make a few changes, have a look at the question, and then move on when you're ready. Here are the answers for the yellow chili questions. So pause the video just to have a look through these, and then continue and play the video when you're ready. And here are the red chili answers. Pause the video to have a look at these and then play again when you're ready. Remember, you can rewind if you need to check it against the question. Okay, we've got some problem solving now, and I'm quickly going to read out what Penny has got. She's got 3-digit cards to make 3 pairs of equivalent lengths. Okay. When the digits are added together, the digit sum is 17. What could the digit cards' values be? Right, there's quite a lot of writing there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an example of what I would do here. And then I want you to come up with a problem-solving idea of your own afterwards. So let's have a look. What have I done? The cards that I've chosen are 4, 6, and 7. Okay? Now I can choose these because 4 add 6 is 10, and if you add on the 7, it's 17. So the digit sum is 17. Okay, now I'm going to put, when I put them into this, we can see that 4 meters 67 centimeters is the same, with that equal sign, it's equivalent to 467 centimeters. And then I've moved the numbers around so that they fit in and that all of the answers are equivalent. So what I want you to do is I want you to think of 3 different numbers, 3 different single-digit numbers that add up to 17, and then try this yourself. And then when you're ready, unpause the video, and then we'll see what we've got next. Okay, next slide. I hope you did well with that one. There were lots of different answers, so there wasn't one answer in particular. Let's move on to the next slide, which is our summary. So we'll have a look at what we've learned today. This one is a gap fill. So if you notice at the bottom here, we've got a word bank. So these different terms here, numbers and words, we're going to use to put in our gaps here, and we're going to write this out into our books. So it says 1 meter is to 100 centimeters. There are centimeters in meter. We can units of measurement using a to help us. And then after that, once you've got that done, have a look at this. It says A equals 10 centimeters. So we have to work out what B, C, and obviously what 1 meter equals in centimeters, which we've been saying throughout the lesson. So I'm sure you'll do well with that. Excellent. Well done today, guys. There was a lot of new information to take in, but you've done really well. Really proud of what you've done. And tune back in tomorrow for lesson 4 of maths this week. Well done, everyone. Bye-bye.